There are times when you need to establish a construction plane normal to a curve. Creating a profile to sweep along a curve is a good example. We'll start by creating a random two-dimensional spline on construction plane 1. Then we'll use the plane normal to curve icon to create a plane marker normal to the left end of the spline. We'll click on the C-plane icon and then on the plane marker to establish a construction plane normal to the curve at the left end. Next, we'll click on the rectangle by width height icon and use the center anchor option. And using that option, we'll place that rectangle at the left end of the spline. Finally, using the sweep function, we'll sweep the rectangle along the spline to make our part. So let's work with an actual file. We'll start with a new file in View 7, construction plane equals 1. We're going to click on the 2D open spline icon. And using the cursor option, we'll select 5 positions on the screen and then click Done. Next, we're going to click on Natural twice. You want a gently curving spline that looks like this. We're going to select a new construction color. And then we're going to click on Plane Normal to Curve. We'll use the existing point option and we'll click the spline, and then using the indent option, click on the left end of the spline. A plane marker appears on the end of the spline, normal to the spline. Now we're going to click on the construction plane icon and then simply click on the plane marker. This creates a construction plane that is oriented normal to the left end of the spline. We'll select another construction color, and now we're going to click on the rectangle by width height icon. We'll use the mid-center anchor option in this particular case. And we'll use an X value of 1 and a Y value of 2. And then using end of entity, we'll place that rectangle at the end of the spline. Now we'll click on the sweep icon. When the box appears, just click on OK. We're not doing anything fancy with this sweep. We're then going to select the rectangle, and I'm using by color to select here. We'll click on Accept, and then we're going to click on the spline, and we'll click on Accept. And there we have our swept solid. So let's recap. There are times when you need to establish a construction plane normal to curve, and creating a profile to sweep along a curve is a great example of this. We started by creating a random two-dimensional spline on construction plane 1. And then we used the plane normal to curve icon to create a plane marker normal to the left end of the spline. We clicked on the construction plane icon and then on the plane marker to establish a construction plane normal to the curve at the left end. Then we clicked on the rectangle by width height icon and we used the center anchor option. Using the indent option, we placed that rectangle at the left end of the spline. And finally, using the sweep function, we swept the rectangle along the spline to make our part.